Welcome back to the channel, or welcome if you're new. I'm Alecia, and we are picking our July TBR today. I recently posted all the books that I want to read this summer, so definitely check out the summer TBR video if you haven't already. But we actually have 2 books that I'm going to add to the summer TBR, as well as all of the picks that I will pick for this month are going to be from the summer TBR specifically, so that's super fun. And I'm changing it up a little bit, and I have decided to, instead of just putting the names of the books in the jar and picking them out, we're going to do it based off of TBR jar prompts. Yes, I'm following the trend, okay? Sue me. But when I saw other people do this, it looked like a lot of fun, so I figured I would hop on that trend. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you do enjoy this video and you want more monthly TBRs. But yeah, let's pick out this month's TBR. Not me following literally multiple trends in this video. Like, do I drink Alani because other people drink Alani? Absolutely not. Who do you think I am? Just a trend follower? Okay, so behind me on top of my bookshelf, as you can see, that is all of my summer TBR, which again, if you want to know what's on there, check out that video. But actually, before we pick, I wanted to show you guys the 2 new books that I put on the summer TBR that aren't in the summer TBR video. So actually, both of these books I got at the Elliott Bay Book Company while I was in Seattle. Both of these books I got when I was in Seattle, and I went to the Elliott Bay Book Company for the first time, and it was so much fun. Definitely check out the Seattle bookstore vlog and haul video if you haven't already. It's also a great video. But so these are Youth Juice and then The Conditions of Will by Jessa Hastings. So this is the author of the Magnolia Park series, which I've only read the first Magnolia Parks, but I enjoyed it. And I heard other people talking really well about this book, so I wanted to add it to the list. Literally have no idea what it's about. And then there's Youth Juice, which one, I just love the cover. So cute. And also it's supposed to be like kind of girly pop horror that has to do with like she ends up working at like a skincare company, stuff like that. Anyways, we'll get into more about what this book is if it gets picked for this month's TBR. And whenever it does get picked for the monthly TBR, we will talk more about it. So, okay, now let's get to the jar. I know, you guys are all waiting. This is what you've all been waiting for. We're getting to it, I promise. Ooh, that was nice. It's like jar ASMR. Okay, let's get the first prompt picked. I'm so excited because I can't wait to just have my TBR ready to go and start reading. Like, I'm so ready. I'm so ready for a new TBR. Oh, also, if you guys are wondering, sorry, literally me almost about to pick the first prompt, but I was gonna say, if you're wondering if I finished last month's TBR, I definitely did not. I think I read a couple books off of it. Check out my wrap up for May and June, which is gonna come out after this video. So definitely keep your eyes peeled for that if you're interested in what books off the TBR I did finish. It was not a good TBR month. I will tell you that. May may have been, but June was definitely like, I kind of just read what I wanted. So there wasn't a lot of the actual TBR that I got read, but I'm gonna try to stick to the TBR this month. I'm gonna say that literally every month, and we'll see how many times I actually do it, but okay. First prompt is 2025 new release. Okay, we actually have, I feel like, did my voice sound really annoying there? I'm so sorry. But okay, 2025 new release. Let's take a look-see. Okay, so some of the ones that I'm going to pick between, there's actually a few more on there that are, I think, were released this year. Some of them I'm unsure on, but I don't care enough to double check, because when I think of like a 2025 new release that I want to read, those aren't the first ones my mind goes to. So I'm gonna pick between these ones right now. So we have Never Been Shipped by Alicia Thompson, because I believe that just got released this year. Cosmic Love at the Multiverse Hair Salon. I'm not sure what I want. First Time Caller. I think that was released this year. That actually might be a last year release, so I'll actually not count that one. Forget that one. We're not gonna count that one in this prompt. Summer in the City, which I do really want to read this month. And then Retreat and With a Vengeance. So both of these are kind of thriller vibes. This is hard. Okay, when I really think about like the choice between, it's definitely between these 2. Like, these 2 are the ones that I can't decide between. And they're so different vibes, so that's kind of funny, but they're both like hardbacks that got released this year. Oh my gosh, this is so hard. But I'm almost thinking, okay, I really want to read, like, I know I'm gonna read this month. I'm gonna pick this one because I know I'm going to read this even if it's not on my TBR. So I might as well just throw it on there so that I actually have at least one book I've read on my TBR. Okay, so first pick is gonna be With a Vengeance by Riley Sager. So exciting. I was hoping that would get picked for this month, so yes. Okay, so exciting. I think I'm gonna pick 6. So 1 down, 5 to go. Last book you bought. Oh, okay. So that is so funny because I just showed you guys the last books I bought and I bought them at the same place. So do I just get to pick between them? Because I don't remember which one like slid through the machine first. Like, oh man, okay, so I get to pick between the two. Oh, this is hard. This is hard. This is hard. Okay. I'm gonna pick Youth Juice only because it's smaller and I feel like I can definitely get through this month. And also it matches me. We're pink. We love it. Okay. Oh my gosh, second pick down. Ooh. Shortest book on the TBR. Stand by. Stand by, please. Okay, I have found the shortest book on the TBR. It's under 250 pages. Chlorine, which I'm really excited about because I've been waiting to read this one and I think this is a great month to read it. So yay, so exciting. Oh, sorry you guys. I should probably, literally me earlier telling you guys, if this gets picked for the TBR, I'll tell you more about it. But until then, like, no. Cut to it getting picked for the TBR and I still don't tell you literally anything about it. Oh, and with a vengeance. Okay, quick rundown of what each of these are, like 1-sentence blurbs. This is a girl out to get vengeance against people that hurt her entire family somehow. But in the process of her doing this, her whole plan seems to be foiled by someone else that's out to get revenge on the same people in the same place that she's trying to do it. Unclear, but supposed to just be, you know, a thriller. Riley Sager is like known for his endings. I would say personally by me, he's known for his endings because he always has like, you think you know where it's going and then no, you really didn't. So yeah. So that's that one. And then really quick on the Youth Juice. Yeah. So Sophia is our main character, I believe, and she gets hired for a luxury skincare wellness brand. And she kind of, as she works there, she gets to kind of see all of the like horrible things that go into it. And it's, you know, I think it's just commentary on the beauty industry and how there are horrors within that. I think that's mostly what this book is about. And then Chlorine, all I know about this is I think someone turns into a mermaid and it's supposed to be more of a horror or like a weird girl lit book than it is anything else, I guess. So excited. Okay, we're already halfway through our TBR. I just love a new TBR. Does anyone else just love a fresh new TBR? Because I sure do. Book with sprayed edges. Okay, now I will say I am a sucker for sprayed edges, so quite a few of these have sprayed edges, so I actually have quite a bit to pick from. So we've got these cutesy sprayed edges on Deep End by Ali Hazelwood, which would be a great summer read. That's why it's on the summer TBR. We've got Cash, which I've heard great things about, so I'm very excited for this one, but it's got like super cute cowboy sprayed edges. Summer in the City, obviously we already kind of talked about. I love the sprayed edges on this. So cute and pink. They're monstrous hearts. So cute. And then this is just black sprayed edges. Senseless. Black sprayed edges. Okay, so those are all of our sprayed edges. Now, when I'm really thinking about this, my head goes to, okay, I'm gonna narrow it down to 2. Okay, so the 2 that I am going back and forth on is Summer in the City and Cash, because we've got literally only thriller and horror at this point on the TBR. So I'm trying to figure out which, I want to add a romance, at least one. So I think we're going to pick between these two. I think I'm going to go with Summer in the City because I've been waiting to read it. And also it's pink, which I feel like there's kind of a pink theme going on for this month, apparently. Where did it come from? I don't know, but I think we're gonna go with Summer in the City. This one, all I know is that it's supposed to be like super cute rom-com in New York City. So that's the vibes and I'm here for it. Book by your favorite author. Okay, now I just have to think what books on my TBR have I read by that author before. So hold please. Okay, we've got quite a few actually, which I like did not remember that I had this many from authors that I've already read, but I think all of them are romance because the only thriller that I had read by an author was Riley Sager, and he is probably my favorite thriller author. So it's funny just that I already picked that book. But okay, we've got The Striker by Anna Hong, which I love her as an author. Wild Love by Elsie Silver. I love Elsie Silver. She is, again, one of my favorite authors, so especially when it comes to romance. And then there's Elle Kennedy, which I would almost say that she is my favorite romance author. If I'm really thinking about like my top tier romance, like the Off Campus series will forever be like up there for me in the romance, like top tier. But then we also have Deep End by Ali Hazelwood. Love Hypothesis is what got me back into like reading in 2020 actually. I think it was 2020 or 2021, maybe 2022. Whatever it was, like her Love Hypothesis was so good. But I haven't heard great things about this, so I'm not like dying to read it. And then I did really like Magnolia Parks, but I almost feel like I shouldn't include this because I wouldn't say she's like my favorite author. Like I haven't read multiple things by her yet, so this is tough. Okay, but you know what? Actually, I'm gonna make it really easy for myself. We've got a pink cover and we're having a pink month, so here we are. We're gonna do Wild Love by Alecia Silver. I'm actually so excited for that. We could do a just reading pink books reading vlog. That would be cute. Okay, we've got one more book to pick. First book of a series. Okay, so for that prompt, I think it would literally just be these. I think it comes down to these two books. So I already have a cowboy romance. So there's a part of me that's like, do I go ahead and put the soccer romance on the TBR? Because it is purple, which is like very like purple pinky. That's kind of the vibes, I guess, for some reason. But there's a part of me that really wants to read Cash because I've heard such good things about it. And it's kind of like hyped right now. And it's got the cute sprayed edges for summer. So I'm kind of like, think I'm gonna go with this one. But the striker would go like aesthetically, I feel like with the pink books better. I'm gonna go with Cash. I really want to read this one. Sorry, you guys, I am terrible at this of remembering to give you guys like a little sentence synopsis about what each book is about, if you care. But Wild Love, Cowboy Romance. That's all I'm gonna say because I don't know much about it and I want to go into it as blind as possible just because I've read so much Alecia Silver that I just like to know nothing and just go into it and enjoy myself. And then this is also a cowboy romance, so I guess there's not much to say about it. Okay, so real quick, let's take a look at the TBR. We've got Cash, a cowboy romance. Wild Love, another cowboy romance. Summer in the City, a rom-com vibe set in New York. Chlorine, a horror book about a person turning into a mermaid. Possibly, we're still unclear. Youth Juice, the horrors behind the skincare industry, but in a fictional, fun way. In a fun, girly pop way, I guess. I don't know. And then With a Vengeance, our one like thriller on the list. So super exciting. I think this is for July, right? I'm like, what month are we in? I cannot believe this year is flying by so fast. Oh my gosh. But yeah, okay, so July TBR done and we're so excited. I cannot, like every single one of these books, I could just start reading right now. And right now I feel super motivated and like I can get all those books done, no problem. We will see at the end of this month how we actually did, but wish me luck. But yeah, okay, you guys, tell me what's on your TBR because I always want to know. Tell me if there's any other books I should add to my summer TBR because I'm going to try to keep to the summer TBR when we pick for August and September. And then I'll move into fall seasonal books for fall. Obviously. So give me any recs you guys have. And also let me know what the last book you read was and what you thought of it. No matter what it was, tell me in the comments. I want to know. I just want to talk books. Let's talk about books a little bit. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm so annoying. Love you guys and I will see you in my next one. Bye.